Black Friday is here. Today I wanted to make a little video talking about what deals I recommend for filmmakers. This is stuff that I use and trusted whether I own it or I've used it at work. Starting off with the camera department, we have the Canon R5 Mark I. I personally love this camera. I'm still making a review on it, but it has been my favorite camera for stills and video. It's just a really good all-arounder, super hot take, especially in the video community. The R5 went for $3,200 and it is on sale for $2,500, so it is a considerable amount of savings. The other camera is the R5C, which I did own, and I love that camera. I would note that with the dynamic range on the sensor is not the greatest. So if that is your concern, I would probably stand away from that camera. That being said, I loved the usability and shooting with it was a pleasure. That camera started at $3,800 and is now for $3,000. The other camera that I found was the Sony A74. It's more of a stills camera. My main complaint with it is it's just a little bit old and it's just a little bit sterile in my opinion. But if Sony is your cup of tea, this is definitely a good deal. It was $2,900 and now it's about $2,200. So considerable amount of savings there. The other camera that I found was the PYXIS 6K. This deal is only on B&H, but normally it is $3,200 and now it is $2,300. I've used this camera a couple times on set and I really liked it. Not necessarily my favorite in comparison to my Komodo, but I really love the usability of Blackmagic, and I think for $2,300 you can't really beat that, especially because you'll need to rig it out and stuff, but really good price, especially for right now in the film space. Then I found the Panasonic GH7, a very solid micro four thirds camera. I've actually never used it before, but I know it has RA log, and it's a super affordable camera with great lens selection. Normally $2,100, on sale for $1,800. I've always wanted to shoot with this, and it's been a pretty popular camera recently. This is a little bit of a random option, but my modem recently went out and I got the Netgear Nighthawk, and it has been phenomenal, but normally $250 and it's $187. It has super good speeds and it's been very, very reliable. And then finally, some other more random things I found was the magic arm that I use to attach my monitor or my phone to my camera. Normally $28 by small rig, and now it's $19. So maybe pick that up for Christmas or for someone who's interested in video. And then the Apurture 600D, normally $10.99 and now is $8.72. Now, some things to note about the 600D is it is just daylight light, and so especially with these new Blair chips, I would say if you want bicolor and you want the flexibility that that offers, I don't necessarily know that the 600D is going to be your best. However, I do a lot of daylight only work too, so if you just want a cheap high output aperture light that's going to last you a while, 600D is a great option. Then finally, the DJI RS4. This is not the RS4 Pro, which I have used. So this is just the RS4. So this is probably good to hold like an FX3 or like a lighter mirrorless camera. Normally $550 and it's on sale for $450. So really good deals all throughout. I honestly just kind of wanted to recommend these out to my fellow filmmakers because as we all know, this is a crazy time to make purchases. A few other things that I recommend purchasing on Black Friday is like storage. So I normally wait to buy hard drives or SSDs or media cards, but I haven't really noticed any good deals. So that's just kind of what I've scrounged around recently. All these things I would vouch for, and thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you next week.